Hi everybody, welcome in. Phil Nagy on sports. Kit Nagy not able to join on the mic today because he got called into work, but then out of work, but then into work, who knows. But if he's able to join, he's going to join on the chat, as we are going to have another demonstration here of coach mode. And it is a beautiful night here in First Energy Stadium. Again, we ran the previous 2020 redo sim back from the middle and just made sure that the Browns were able to make the playoffs. So this time actually it's a home playoff game in the wild card round against the Houston Texans. That's the matchup here today. So we're going to watch it, see if we can work out a couple of the kinks with coach mode. Again, Kit and I have talked about ad nauseum about our reasons for going to coach mode. They will be most noticeable when we are on offense, actually only noticeable when we are on offense, giving us the opportunities to call the plays and those kinds of things. Hey Kevin, welcome in. Morning to Go Browns. Also, maybe we're on Clowney Watch, official, actually Clowney Watch. Was getting his physical this morning, and if you saw Tack McKinley's interview on building the Browns, I think it was Tack McKinley. Those physicals are extensive. MRIs, EKGs, all kinds of crazy tests as well. So we should know the status of that knee, and if that deal gets done here, maybe even while we're on the sim today, as Watson starts with a little 7-yard dump off to Johnson out of the backfield. It'll be interesting to see what the Texans do. Again, Deshaun wanted to get out of there, and maybe now we know why, because some mounting legal trouble, and it's just a crazy situation now with the amount of people that are coming out. If it's all a ruse and all of a money grab from a lawyer, it's a pretty sophisticated scheme at that. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, in the sim at least, he is still the quarterback. And until we hear otherwise, he will still be the quarterback moving forward, as our 2021 season is just about ready. We're just waiting for those draft picks to go in there. As that ball's fumbled and picked up in the play, Miles has got it. Maybe going to get a booth review here. We're going to find out. Baker comes out onto the football field. We're going to get a booth review. We are. But I guess the booth review was positive because the Browns have the football and they're on the field. So here we go. So again, welcome in coach mode. All I do is call the plays. I'm going to go for the most part with what is suggested. Suggested Chubb's right up the middle. Big hole, bruising his way across, pushing Lonnie Johnson to the ground. And a first down. Browns, great run there on first down from Nick Chubb. I'm not sure why the booth review thing is stuck like that. My apologies. Maybe something else will pop up to get it to go away as Madden continues to start getting weird and glitchy in its old age. And I just keep waiting up the middle. Kareem Hunt now, and he's got a big run for 13 and a first down. Browns right there. Great plays that particular time.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So my dog is very excited to have the window open today, and she's barking to everything. Play action boot right. Here comes Watt, but he gets it off quickly. He's got his man. That's Janovich. Excuse me, not 31, 81 Hooper. He's got 7 yards. Nice little boot action there on first down after some successful runs. All right, this split formation, they're going to give it to Hunt up the middle, and he tries to go to the outside, and that one's shut down in a big-time way.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Whitney Merciless.
Whitney Merciless really knifes his way into the backfield there, and we're going to get a third down here in about medium. We'll see what we have in the playbook here. Hey, Graham, welcome. Yes, very much looking forward to the draft. Interesting to see what happens. Baker now takes a huge sack as Bernardrick McKinney was right up the A-gap and nobody stayed home. And Baker did not want to get rid of that football. So the Browns, off of the fumble recovery for Myles Garrett, will have to, whoa, that might be missed. We'll have to settle for, I'm sorry, I shanked it. It's one of the unfortunate parts about coach mode is I have to do all the kicking. And in this all-22 camera, the kicking meter is very small, and the all-Madden settings make it very fast. So I apologize that I pushed that one far to the right. I'll get better at that as we get more practice here. So the Browns with a good drive, and then it stalls out in the red zone. Unfortunately, here's Darren Fells for 3 yards to the right side, tackled quickly by Denzel Ward. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I think they're going to have, Ginny and I, that's my dog who's barking at me. Kit and I have had many conversations. They have 9 draft picks, and I fully expect them to maybe leave this draft with 4 to 5, maybe 6 players at the most. I think they're going to move around some, wheel and deal, pick up assets in later drafts, as well as move up to go get the guy or guys that they want. So I trust Andrew Berry implicitly, and I think we're going to get some impact players and developmental players, and really we don't need day one starters for the most part, unless you're thinking cornerback for Greedy Williams insurance. Across the middle on a first down, or on a 3rd and 5, and they get the first down. Carl Joseph makes a nice hit, but a good catch there from Darren Fells.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
Offside, and they're going to stick him right at the line of scrimmage. That's David Johnson. Grant Delpit leading the charge there. Very excited to see a healthy Grant Delpit in this Browns defense again. So again, we're just sort of killing some time here before the draft, running some coach mode demos with our 2020 Perfect World Sim, although be advised that injuries have been turned back on. And some combination of the new sliders that we're using and maybe injuries being on, we seem to have eliminated the shuffle sacks, meaning they'll no longer shuffle. There are still some coverage sacks where Baker will just sit in the pocket and not throw it away, which we're still a little bit mystified by. But at least he's not running backwards 13 yards before getting sacked. So continuing to try to make this product as realistic as possible for you. That's been the goal of the channel since day one. 2nd and 14 upcoming now. Trips to the right side, and Titus Howard, right tackle, gets a little bit of a head start. That's going to push him back 5 towards midfield. A little bunch to the left side. Back to pass. Pressure coming from Miles. He throws it quickly to the right side. It looked like Denzel was either trying to jump the route or lay the boom. He sort of missed on both, and Fuller catches it and gets the toes. He's in bounds. Brings up a 3rd and 6 here. Now back to pass again. Watson knocked away this time. Grant Delpit, great coverage. Kind of got there late. And a big time knockdown, and they're going to try Fairbairn for a big, long field goal here. And it's up, and it's missed, so he misses it. And the Browns are going to get great field position here about the 43-yard line. As that one's missed left from Fairbairn. Jaime Fairbairn misses it. So now the Browns back on offense. Let's see what we can get going. Baker in the shotgun. And then I have to snap it, and then I no longer touch the controller. Broken tackle from Chubb. Breaking more tackles to the outside, and Nick Chubb running with some excitement here. And I am the one who will choose to go a little hurry up there just to try to get some momentum going. Right side, he's got Hunt out of the backfield. 30, breaking another tackle and fighting his way to the 28-yard line. Morning, Karen. Go Browns, indeed. As Kareem Hunt goes out, and we're going to go no huddle again, just to try to continue to keep this defense on their toes. Now Hunt, left side, he's got a lot of room. He's got the 25, he breaks a tackle, and he's across the 20, nearing a first down. And they're going to go again. And it is a 2nd and 1 officially as Baker flips the formation. And now snaps the ball. He's back to pass. He's got his man over the middle. He's got Beckham, a little drag route and an easy first down. And they're going hurry up again, just really keeping them on their toes as he flips the formation yet a 2nd time here on the drive. Now it's up the middle again. Kareem Hunt trying to get through the hole, and he just gets caught up on his line. And a 3rd time with no huddle here. So 5 plays in a row just to get some momentum going. Now Chubb breaking his first tackle, and he's going to be thrown down at the line of scrimmage. Ultimately, now on a 3rd and 10. Slow it back down, call it good play. Get yourself in a position to try to put some points on the board here. Now 3 tight ends in the game, 13 personnel. Baker under center, hard count, and Harrison Bryant leaves early on that one. Wrong team that I was trying to get to move there, Harrison Bryant. You just made this thing a little bit more difficult here. A 3rd and 15 now. Baker's just got to be smart with the football. He's back to pass out of a shotgun. He's got some time. He's going to fire deep and out of the back of the end zone. Fires it into the first row of the dog pound there. And again, I will try to do a better job with my field goal this particular time. That one should go in. And it does. 35-yarder down the middle So a little bit of life, a little bit more momentum, and certainly offense looking a little bit better than they did the other day when Kit and I reran the Ravens game. So that's pretty good. Taking about a yard deep here is Randall Cobb, going to go to the right side before he's taken down by some defenders. Mac Wilson, one of those over there. Mac Wilson's going to get a lot of special teams this year if he can find a way to get on the field. I'm not so sure as Phillips takes another year and Walker. And we've talked about the fact that they're not going to have very many linebackers on the field until those base situations, and I think it's going to be Taki as a better run defender in over Mac Wilson. So we'll see if Mac Wilson finds himself a spot on this roster, and it might have to be a dynamic special teamer. We'll have to see what happens with that. Now Watson's going to take off. He's got a big gap up the middle and takes a big shot from B.J. Goodson, and Denzel Ward helps as well. That's a nice run up the middle and a good first down for Deshaun Watson. Again, uses his legs efficiently for sure, not as nearly as the scrambler that like Lamar or Kyler Murray is, but very efficient with his legs when he needs to be athletic with the football. Much like I think Justin Fields will be. Justin Fields not going to run necessarily, although if he goes to San Francisco, they may have some design boot keepers. But he runs to extend plays and be efficient as Carl Joseph knocks that ball away from Gillespie, the fullback. Carl Joseph almost had a pick six right there. 3rd and 4, let's see if we can get off the field here. Watson, left side, firing it, it's got it. He stepped right in front of Greedy Williams. That was a good catch there for Brandon Cooks. And a first down into Browns territory as it looked like Greedy Williams was trying to go for the football, and Cooks just darts right in front of him to drag that thing to the turf. Here on Nagy on Sports in our coach mode testing. Demo number 2 here. Again, we ran the Browns and Ravens game, and it was not super well. We still kind of got maddened even with better play calls. Now Ogunjobi, nice tackle right at the line of scrimmage. They will give Watson a credit of a 1-yard gain. Appreciate everybody being on again. Kit got kind of stuck with a work thing this morning, so going old school in solo mode here. And if he has a moment, he'll hop on the chat. If not, we'll make do. Hey, JC, morning. Shotgun look now. Pressure coming. I think they're going to get a holding call as he dumps it off, and then Carl Joseph makes a great tackle right at the line of scrimmage, and it is going to be a holding call there. Oh, holding on. Oh, I thought you said defense. I was like, what? Holding on the offense now. 1st and 20. Hey, Prince, welcome on. Zaire, welcome on. Good morning, everybody. Rolling to the right side, Deshaun Watson. Now he's going to take off. Nope, he's going to throw right at the line of scrimmage. Good body control. He did stay behind the line just barely now, a 2nd and 20, as he threw that ball from right about the 32, which is where the line of scrimmage is. He got a little bit lucky on that one. Stretch it left side. He's got David Johnson, and he's met immediately by some brown jerseys. Grant Delpit was the first one to get there. Now a 3rd and 15 here with about 15 seconds left in the quarter. Morning, Wendell. Can the Browns defense get off the field? Pressure coming. It's Vernon, and he throws it. Wow, good throw late. And it's going to be a nice gain of about 11 yards. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score. At the end of the first quarter, we got 3-0 Browns. And Fairbairn's going to come and try to tie the football game up here from the 18-yard line. Actually, he's from the 25, so call it a 35-yarder, and it's up, and it's true in the direction of the dog pound. That ties the game at 3-3. So again, welcome those of you who are just joining us on here. Phil Nagy from Nagy on Sports. Again, Kit got called into work this morning and wasn't sure if he was going to be on or off, and so if he joins late, it will be on the chat as we continue to play around with coach mode, which again means that I call the plays and then have to snap the football, but then we don't do anything else. We don't do any of the running, we don't do any of the catching. Unfortunately, we don't even do any of the throwing of the ball away. We can control the timeouts and kind of the pace, so truly sort of functioning as the offensive coordinator in this particular case, as Chubb is stuffed right at the line, just to try to make some better choices from our offense because Madden was screwing us. Pressure coming. He's going to fire over the middle, and it's caught in the middle of some traffic. It looked like there were 4 guys there. Jarvis Landry nabs it at the 37. Yep, Wendell, 17 games. Again, still not quite sure. I would assume that 17th game will just be wedged in there somewhere in the middle with the Cardinals, and it won't be Week 17 just plopped onto the end so that we can still end with a division opponent. But it'll be interesting to see how that goes. All those records we grew up understanding and knowing, like 8-8, 9-7, 10-6, 11-5. Those things will all be a thing of the past. So definitely a new learning curve now on 2nd and 8. Chubb. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he's going to be dragged down again by Merciless. Good tackle there by that edge. Now a 3rd and 6 upcoming. Let's try to dial up a nice little play here that could get ourselves a first down. I'm going to go 5 wide. This is Kit's favorite play. He likes when we call it. We'll see if it converts for him here. Baker, right side. He's got a wide open player down the slot. Jarvis inside the 30. First down, Browns. What a play there. Throw, you can see Baker just delivering a strike, and how about Jarvis finding a little gap right there in the middle of the zone. Baker now stepping back into a shotgun again. He's got the snap. He's going to give it up the middle to Chubb, who runs right into Merciless, and fortunately is able to kind of force his way back to the line of scrimmage. Your man Jarvis, Karen, that's right. Maybe it was. Maybe, very possible, Wendell. Shotgun again here for Baker Mayfield on a 2nd and 10. Lucky for Chubb to be able to get. There's a slant. Oh, and he just runs into the back of Jarvis. Otherwise, I think Beckham House calls that. Unlucky there a little bit. Just kind of ran back into the back of his own defender here. I formation back in the game. Baker surveying the football field. Now turns around, gives it to Kareem Hunt. Up the middle, Hunt. Nice run. He's got about 7. Great run there, as both running backs have been very sharp to start this game. A really a good improvement from the running game. Again, if you watched that Texans game that Kit and I did, the running game was just brutal. We could not get it going at all. Little motion this time from Harrison Bryant. Turn around, give it to Kareem Hunt, left side. First down, Hunt fighting his ways down inside the 3 at the 2-yard line. The Browns are going to hurry up here. Don't want to give them any opportunity to put their base defensive package. They pitch it to the right side. Hunt's got it if he wants it. Oh, he's going to be so close. Same thing, hurrying up again. Do not let them get their base defense, goal line defense on the field. Kareem Hunt, touchdown, Browns. And that's exactly what we mean by coach mode. Stefanski would absolutely hurry that thing up. Do not let the other team substitute. Hurry it up, keeps their base defense on the field, and Kareem Hunt rewards our efforts with a great touchdown run up the middle that time. And this offense looks a little bit more about what we thought it would look like, again, as we are still trying to make up for Madden's shortcomings, since they are still, this is still the Freddie Kitchens Browns team with some nameless man named Stefanski in front of them. Hopefully next year they'll get the love and respect that they're due, with the Coach of the Year on the sideline and just such a dynamic and efficient offensive scheme predicated on their 2 all-star running backs. Also, if anybody is, any of our subs or anybody who happens to be on the stream, if you're in Cleveland, I'd like for you to try some Chubb Crunch and let me know how it is. I'm jealous that they're not going to sell it down here in Columbus. I may have to take a trip up to the land just to get some Chubb Crunch, because it sounds incredible. 2nd and 8 now. Watson is back to pass. He's going to spin to the left side. Fire on the run. Nice play there. Greedy just gave him all kinds of room. And he's going to catch the ball. That's going to be, I think it was Brandon Cooks over there on that sideline. Wendell Kit got called into work this morning, and it was in because he's a pilot. I mean, he's a Air Force veteran who now flies for some company. I don't know. He flies real planes. He flies drones. He flies all kinds of stuff. So I know he had like a mission, and then he said maybe that it got scrubbed because it was windy, but then he was there, so they were going to put him to work or what. I don't know. I don't really know what he does. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to know what he does. But he got called into work this morning is the short version of it, and if he pops on later, it'll be in the chat. But I'll let him know that you missed him. Watson takes off up the middle now, right at the first down. He's going to take a huge shot, and again, remember, injuries are turned back on here with these sliders that we will continue to use for future. The perfect world sim where everybody can be healthy is over and will not come back anytime soon. So anybody can get hurt, and so every time these quarterbacks leave the pocket, they are taking a chance at getting hurt. In fact, we saw that in that first Ravens game that both Lamar got hurt and actually maybe it was when Kit and I were practicing without you. Oh, it's tipped and then almost caught by Fells in the end zone. He's got to come up with that. One of the times we were running it before, we broadcasted it while we were practicing kind of the timing of everything. Lamar Jackson got hurt and Robert Griffin had to play the whole game. But then in the one that we did broadcast, Myles Garrett got hurt, and that was definitely felt. Now a 3rd and 2, a lot of bodies up at the line. Got to be so tough to know who's coming and who's dropping back. They give it to the fullback, and Money Mitch sniffs it out. Cullen Gillespie is going to lose a yard, and Money Mitch shoots the gap there. Cullen Gillespie, who is going to be playing his football for the New York Giants next year, again, as the Texans have like 75% of a new roster. Of course, many of our Cleveland Browns players are on the Texans roster, especially defensively speaking. So the Browns do a nice job of holding. It's 10-6, got 6:44 to go. Again, this will be an opportunity for us to affect the game a little bit with coach mode. I'm going to put it in what we call chew clock mode, and they're going to run the play clock all the way down. So basically we're going to try to have a nice long time-consuming drive here where we can hopefully score some points at the end of it, but run out some clock in the process. Here's Chubb left side. He's going to be stuck right at the line, actually losing a yard, to try to help milk some of this game out, which is very much a part of what Stefanski likes to do. Yes, exactly, Wendell. Kit is Jetman, the superhero. Now Kareem Hunt, and he's stuck at the line, so 2 quick runs, unfortunately, and no yards gained. So the Browns are going to have to convert here from a pretty long way. But again, at least we've wasted a minute and a half in the process, continuing to limit possessions. Firing it late, and Beckham comes back to the ball, but he's going to be short, unfortunately, as it looked like Mayfield was about to take a sack, actually threw that ball out of the sack. Unfortunately, a 4th and 6 is the result, and Gillen will come out onto the field for his first time. And again, I am the one that needs to punt for him, and I will try to do my best to do so. Trying to keep it outside the numbers as much as possible, as Randall Cobb takes it from the 28 to the 28, flipping the field like a mirror. All right, no points scored, but again, when we got the football, there was 6:30 to go, so at least I took 2 minutes off the clock in the process, which again, I think could be a very Stefanski-like thing. Definitely a manipulator of clock for sure. Pressure coming, and it gets there right as he throws, and therefore the ball sails high as Watson gets hit right as he lets go of the football. B.J. Goodson was the one who got kind of that delayed blitz up the middle. Watson fires a little drag route. He's got Cobb up to the 35. It's going to set up a 3rd and 3. Oh, somebody moved again. This time it's the left tackle, Laramie Tunsil, a.k.a. Gas Mask, if you remember his draft night debacle, where he was fell pretty hardly because somebody hacked his Twitter and put out a video of him with a gas mask smoking some weed on the night of the draft. I remember that was the night that the Browns took Baker Mayfield, I think, because I was at a bar watching the draft with some friends because the Browns had a couple first-round picks. Joe Natson's going to get this one and take it down immediately. JoJo just really struggling. All right, Browns on offense. Let's see if we can try to get something going on this particular drive. Baker under center, I formation in there with him. Turn around, give the ball. Kareem Hunt up the middle, angling his way. Breaking tackles, Kareem Hunt.
Number 27.
Good play there for Kareem Hunt. He has run very hard today, now a 2nd and 4. And again, chew clock mode helping get that play clock down a little bit lower. Now right side Chubb trying to find that a cut angle, and he just cannot find when he's going to go down at the line. 3rd and 4 is the result.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 indeed now. 13 personnel back to pass. He fires over the middle, and he's got it. Somebody got hit. Are we going to get PI or holding or roughing the passer? Ooh, a little defensive pass interference on top of it. We'll just go ahead and decline it because the result of the play was a nice first down there. Yep, Wendell, we're all on Clowney watch here. He should be finishing up his physical today and sitting down to talk numbers for sure. I'm sure they're going to wine him and dine him. All right, 2 minutes and back to the 2-minute warning, so I will take it out of chew clock mode. In this particular case, we'll go back to normal, and we'll speed up per play as need be. We won't just go to a straight hurry-up mode because I'm going to try to manage the clock to the best of my abilities here and get ourselves a score with as little amount of time as possible, again, which is what I think Stefanski would do. Baker fires right side. That's caught at the 50 by Higgins. And let's go ahead and hurry up again, just try to get a little of Uncle Mo on our side here. Pressure coming, but he holds up, and it's almost picked. He jumped the route that time. Very lucky that Hargraves did not pick that football. Clock stops 1:39. They're about at midfield. Baker back to pass. Surveying, right side on a little stick route, and he's got Peoples-Jones. And we're going to go ahead and hurry up again for some offense. 3rd and 4. Looks like Baker doesn't see something that he likes. Going to flip the field, try to get the 3 receivers over to the wide side, the strong side. Left side, he's got his man again. That's going to be Landry, and he can't step out of bounds. Browns continuing to move quickly now. And again, flipping of the field here for Baker. He's still got 50 seconds, plenty of time. He's back to pass, surveying the field. Right side on a slant. It's caught right at the sticks. Up to the 30-yard line. Still haven't used any timeouts yet, and that's okay. 30 seconds remaining. Back to pass. He's got Peoples-Jones easily over the middle. And now at 25 seconds, Kevin Stefanski is going to take a timeout. I'm talking about myself like I'm Kevin Stefanski. Like, this is like a grown man's cosplay happening over here right now. Hey, Darren, welcome on. Dorian, excuse me. Back to pass, thinking about it. He's got his man over the middle again. Going to go ahead and call our second timeout. Higgins has the ball nicely. And again, just trying to manage this clock and stick this thing in the end zone, if at all possible here. 20 seconds left, got 1 timeout. Baker in the shotgun. He's got time. Thinking about it, now he's just going to throw it away. Smart play, Bake. 16 seconds left. Live to play another day, as they say. 16 seconds on the 3rd and inches. Baker back to pass. Baker with time. Pressure coming. Now he fires it out of the back of the end zone for Baker. Oh, I wish I had Kit on to help with this decision. 4th and inches from the 11. We have 1 timeout left. I think I'm going to go for it, and then use my last timeout, take a shot at the end zone, and then settle for the field goal. Turn around, give it to Hunt. First down. Now we'll call our last timeout. I think this is how Stefanski would play it. Oh, we're going to take a shot at the end zone, Madden. Don't give me those field goals yet. Come on, don't give me those field goals yet. I don't want no field goals. 6 seconds. It's got to be in the end zone, Bakes. Got to be in the end zone. No, that's not in the end zone, except Chubb gets in. Touchdown. The gamble pays off. Oh, just what I said to Baker. Throw it in the end zone. He throws it 6 yards short, but luckily everybody had cleared out, and Nick Chubb, look at this angle. Look at that. There's not a white jersey on that side of the field. And Chubb angles his way and tries to juke back towards the middle, but fortunately there's nobody there. And that, my friends, is a perfect example, last 2 drives that scored touchdowns, of what Coach Mode can do for us here as we score the touchdown with 2 seconds left. I guarantee Madden's clock management would not have been that sophisticated. So hopefully you saw that, and hopefully you liked what that was, and that will be Kit and I continuing to dial that up as the Browns again score a touchdown with 2 seconds left, but just being able to have those conversations, so sort of hear him and I kind of being offensive coordinator at the same time, and then calling plays and the like. We do, Wendell. That is also a Stefanski thing, as you get a quick look at the halftime stats there. 17-6 Browns. Again, this is a wild card matchup. We started back at the beginning of the playoffs, so there'll be some playoff matchups, a little bit more juice. Rosters are what they are. We're at the end of that 2020 perfect world redo, as Natson takes it up to the 21. So the Browns come onto the field again, and Baker and the boys come out at the 21. So tempo-wise, we're just going to keep things rolling. Watch out, pressure coming from Merciless, and unfortunately, those play-action boots do not work if the edge rusher is not blocked. And that time, the edge rusher was not blocked. So a 2nd and 19 upcoming here for Baker. And the Browns, as he brings Beckham in motion, and then Beckham drags across the middle, but he's going to go to Hooper on the right side. Hooper steps in the ground, turns up the field, and he's got it to the 19. So get a few yards back. Still going to be a 3rd and long. That's a fun camera angle. Not sure what we're looking at there, as it is a 4th and long here. And let's see what the Browns can dial up here on 3rd and 12. Just be smart with it, Bakes. Pressure coming. He's going to go short to Higgins. Can he get the man beaten? And he cannot. Again, wish Higgins would just run towards the sideline. That's one of those Madden things that we are not a fan of. And the Browns are unfortunately going to go 3 and out after Baker takes an unfortunate sack on that boot action. Because I would have liked to have seen if they had it. Again, successful running leads to successful play action, as Gillen puts this one over to the corner in the sideline, and he steps out of bounds. Jacob Phillips in pursuit of Randall Cobb. So an unfortunate 3 and out there on 1st down. Double tight end, 2 receivers. Turn around. 3. I'd rather not. He's not going to turn around. He's going to throw a strike on the right side. A quick slant. That's Will Fuller in front of Denzel Ward.
1st down, Texans.
Again, just starting the second half. Browns leading 17-6 here. This is technically an AFC wildcard playoff game, as we run some coach mode demos and tests to continue to try to work out the kinks and get your feedback, since we are very much a fan-first channel. So hopefully you're enjoying what you're seeing. And as always, just trying to create as realistic of a product as possible, not only for our Browns, but for the rest of the teams as well. So again, we are experimenting with some new sliders, which have appeared to have at least cleaned up the shuffle sacks. We're no longer shuffling back 10 yards before taking sacks. We still do take coverage sacks, where I wish that quarterbacks would throw the ball away, and they are not, but at least they're not losing 15 yards per sack anymore. So I would say in general, the sack numbers have come down a little bit. So we're excited about that as we continue to try to police the situation. 3rd and 11 now. Browns defense, crowd starting to get a little wild here. Right side, they're going to stick him. Fuller's got it, but he cannot turn around, and Denzel Ward shuts him down. A franchise mode with fans. What do you mean, Dorian? Like, let other people control the other teams? Is that what you mean? It's like a shared, like a cloud-based franchise? Is that what you mean with your question?
Brian Anger in punt formation for the Texans.
As the Browns are going to hold up again. Will Fuller caught that ball. Then Denzel Ward made a really nice tackle. Oh, they're going to fake it over the middle, and he's open, and he drops it as JoJo Natson knocks the ball away. What a play. Dorian, that's not a bad idea. We hadn't talked about it, only because, that gives up control of our program, of our brand a little bit, but it's certainly not a bad idea. And maybe something we experiment with in the fall when the new NFL season comes out. We're pretty much kind of set on what our plans are in the meantime, but that's a good idea, Dorian, and Kit and I will definitely talk about it. I appreciate you bringing it up. Baker back to pass. He's got time. He's going to fire over the middle. It's caught by Beckham at the 43-yard line. 1st down. Yeah, I know, Wendell. That was crazy. How about your boy JoJo Natson playing a little defense? Turn around, give it Kareem Hunt up the middle. Following Janovich literally right on his backside, up through the hole, and a nice run for 7 there.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Baker under center, turn around, play action, boot to the right side. This time they've got Merciless taken care of, so he can fire a strike, and it's picked. Oh no! A little bit too aggressive, and Brennan Scarlett, the outside linebacker, makes a really athletic play. Looked like he was going for Beckham on that levels concept. And we'll watch this one again. I'm not sure if you can call this a Madden moment. I think this is just really good defense by Brennan Scarlett, as he was with Landry, and then you can see him turn his eyes upfield, leave Landry, and make a really nice play on the football there. So again, I know Baker Mayfield doesn't throw a lot of interceptions, but that one was pretty realistic, just a really nice play by a defender on a ball where the man was there, and either Baker's got to put a little bit more juice on that one, or on a little bit more air under it, or something, or maybe just not have a route where Landry and Beckham are that close to each other. So a turnover apiece now. Let's see if the Browns defense can get a stop. Miles in pursuit. He's chasing him down from the backside. He's got the first down and more before Greedy Williams knocks him down at midfield. And again, getting up just a little bit slowly. Injuries are back on. This is real life football now. No perfect world sims anymore. People can get hurt. Turn around, give it up the middle. This time he's going to be hit really hard by Carl Joseph. And again, we're going to miss that from him as he goes back to Vegas, of course. And again, we're really hoping Ronnie Harrison, Johnny Johnson, some combination, maybe even some Grant Delpit playing kind of that closer to the line of scrimmage linebacker role that he's playing here in this Joe Woods dime defense. But best of luck to Carl Joseph, and he was certainly a lot of fun to watch for us. And all of our Sims says it's picked. It's picked by B.J. Goodson. He's at the 35, at the 30, 25, 20, 10, 5. Tackled down at the 1 yard line. B.J. Goodson. What a play, and the Browns get the ball right back. Ay, ay, ay. What a play for B.J. Goodson. And the Cleveland Browns first and goal from the 1. Just quite didn't have the speed to get himself into the end zone. One play later, Nick Chubb takes care of that for him. Touchdown, Browns. Again with a strong, strong assist to B.J. Goodson on that particular play.
Lining up for the extra point.
Browns cooking with gas now. Defensively speaking as well. 6 points given up and a second turnover. And again, by all accounts, you got to call that a pick six. Again, Nick Chubb gets credit for the 1 yard run, but Goodson did all the work there, and he sure wanted it, Wendell. I wanted it for him too. And again, wish B.J. Goodson best of luck. I think he's in, Tennessee? If I'm recollecting correctly. All right, 7:48 to play. Oh, sounds like the little Browns drum line through First Energy Stadium there. That's cool. I didn't remember hearing that before. Motion from Fuller on the right side, being shadowed by the Warden. Now they go up the middle, angling to the right side is David Johnson, and Ronnie Harrison rips him to the ground. But a nice little run there for David Johnson. Haven't seen much of the Duke here today. Of course, he is a free agent. Nobody's picked him up yet. Pressure coming from Miles. It's going to force Denzel going to force Deshaun to roll left and throw back to the right, and unfortunately the Browns can't come down with it. Just going to be an incomplete pass. Looked like it could have definitely been intercepted, as Myles Garrett again providing so much pressure off that edge. Back to pass to Deshaun. He's going to move to the right side again. Now he's going to fire on the run. Denzel says, no way, Jose. Will Fuller gets that ball knocked out of his hands. The Miami Dolphin Will Fuller knocks it right out of his hands.
The Browns take over first and 10.
Yeah, potentially, Wendell. Very potentially. In that particular case, Browns back on offense now, and here's a great example where I can already go to chew clock mode when the game wouldn't even dream of it until there are 3 minutes left in the game. We can already start milking the clock because of the lead that we have with the amount of time we have remaining. That's one of the parts I really like about it, is being able to have that control. So watch that play clock go all the way down before I choose to snap it here. A little motion from Beckham. Now they're going to toss against it. Can they get a block? Outside Chubb. He's got the 40. He's got the 45, and he's pushed out of bounds by Lonnie Johnson at the 47. Again, running to the outside, and now Chubb is in the zone. Let's go. Running to the outside, always a little bit for the faint of heart. But Chubb does it successfully that time. Dearness Johnson in the game, and he's got a carry, angling left side. Dearness Johnson, he's across midfield, 6 yards on his first carry of the game. Again, just giving Nick Chubb a bit of a blow there with some stamina.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And you can see letting that clock run again. As safety comes up to the line of scrimmage, Chubb angling up the middle, trying to break tackles. That safety ends up coming and making a nice tackle. Chubb does get a 1 yard gain, which again does allow him to stay in the zone.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Baker in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's got Chubb on the angle route. First down and more, Nick Chubb.
That's good for a Cleveland Browns.
And there for Nick Chubb on the angle route, which they love to throw, and it's just so effective, and it's nice to be able to have 2 running backs that can catch the football so effectively there. And now the clock continuing to run as this drive is exactly what we want it to be, which is ground and pound and kill some clock. Chubb again now, he's up to 55. We're going to try to get him some more yards, if at all possible here, as they shift to safety up the line again. So a lot of safeties coming up into the box, challenging them to run. Whoa, this time Brennan Scarlett meets Kareem Hunt in the backfield, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 9 on this particular play. Baker in the shotgun, he's got 2:45 again, just being really cognizant about letting that clock run down, waste as much of it as we can at this point. He's got Hooper if he wants him. He drops the football, unfortunately, there. We try 53. I don't know if I've got 53, but we'll try. Parkey from 53. Drills it. Coming left. It's good. I drilled it. Wow, 53-yarder for Parkey. Let's go. I didn't think I was going to make that. But again, taking about 4.5 minutes off the clock. That's just free time that we get to take away from the other team. And again, something that I definitely think Stefanski would do, go into that shoe clock mode. Once you've got the lead, the clock is just as much your friend as the deficit that the Texans face. 1st and 10, he's going to go play action. Now he's going to fire it to that receiver, that running back who came through. That's David Johnson, who tries to lower the shoulder on Denzel Ward, who holds his own up to the 30-yard line, 8-yard gain.
Complete to David Johnson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Hard count, Watson give it right up the middle again. This time, Larry Ogunjobi is waiting along with Money Mitch. 3rd and 3. First time we've called Ogunjobi's name here today. Cincinnati Bengal Ogunjobi. Deep left side, single coverage, and Greedy knocks it down. Great coverage on Randall Cobb and Greedy Williams. And one-on-one coverage makes a great defensive play. And Brian Anger in to punt the football. JoJo takes it from the 25. And then he's down immediately, or excuse me, at the 20, not the 25.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
I like it in this game, Karen. It's working exactly the way that we expected it to for once, which is a good thing. Again, it gives Kit Nagy just a touch more control. Chubb up the middle, breaking tackles, fighting his way up for another 5 yards. And again, keeping that shoe clock mode on. Tick, 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 tick.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Just letting that thing roll down. Now a play action boot to the right side. He's got it on the run. He's got it to Beckham up to the 40, and that's the Stefanski offense in a nutshell. Run, run, run. Great play action. Run, run, run. Great play action. Defense, even when they think they know what's coming, they don't know what's coming here. Give it the ball up the middle to Chubb. Whoa, just a stiff arm right in the face of J.J. Watt. Go to Arizona, chump. Can we see a replay here, please? No, we're not going to get to see a replay. Oh, he put that left shoulder just right into J.J. Watt's face mask and said, get out of my way, Watt. Go to Arizona. Not win a Super Bowl. Up the middle, Chubb driving the legs and a first down up to midfield now. Nick Chubb just cooking with all kinds of gas in this particular scenario. Motion coming from Beckham. Going to just become an extra blocker. Love it. As he goes right up the middle. Hunt follows him. First down. Closing in on it. Actually, he's going to be just a couple of yards short, as both Kareem and Nick Chubb now running very, very hard here today. Just trying to give him different looks, different ideas, different things to think about on the defensive end. And again, not snapping that thing until there's 5-6 seconds left. Chubb left side, big hole, breaking tackles past the 30-yard line. Nick Chubb now up to 84 yards on the ground, averaging about 5 a clip here so far today. Nick Chubb running with heart, like he's full of Chubb Crunch, the cereal. Oh, stiff arm again, and it's J.J. Watt a second time. And Nick Chubb for another hard-earned 8 yards. Please show that. Oh, they're not going to show these replays. It was another great stiff arm as Chubb on J.J. Watt again. Now motion coming. Oh, this time they're going to pass out of it. Drag route awaiting him. He fires it deep to the back of the end zone. Actually, out of the back of the end zone there, Baker. Smart play. Would much rather have that than an interception in this particular case, even though it does stop the clock. Up the middle, Chubb! It's going to be really close. I'm going to hurry up again, try to keep the team on the field and go for it. Turn around, give it to Chubb. First down, Nick Chubb running the football to the 15-yard line. So again, another example of coach mode where I can hurry up to the line of scrimmage and run a quick play to try to get some or to try to keep the other team from being able to substitute to our package. So just again, another example. We've had a lot of really good examples of the positiveness of coach mode, as this time Nick Chubb's going to get stiffly tackled right away in the backfield. That's Zach Cunningham, one of the highest paid inside linebackers in the league right there. Gets in the backfield quickly. Chubb back into the game as this mix of Chubb and Hunt, little smash and dash, little fire and ice, whatever you want to call them, continues to grow, and Chubb is just grinding gears now. He's over 100 yards on the day. He did it in 21 carries, and yeah, nice play there. The other kind of fun part about coach mode is you get to see the 3 plays that I'm picking from, so you kind of get a little bit of a preview of what it could be. He's got the drag route, Peoples-Jones, first down, Browns inside the 5. Baker Mayfield, another nice pass, and it's a first down inside the 5 for the Browns. Ticking clock continuing to be the Browns' friend. Turn around, Kareem Hunt up the middle. Can he get there? Touchdown, Kareem Hunt! Touchdown, Browns! And they are pouring it on now here in First Energy Stadium, headed on to the second round of the playoffs for yet another coach mode test game. Just following Jedrick Wills there. Jedrick's like, I don't even have anybody to block out here, coach. What am I supposed to do? Go in and make yourself a part of the touchdown highlight clip. How about that? It was not a 23-minute drive, but however, it was about an 8-minute drive, which is exactly what we wanted. That drive started at the end of the the end of the third quarter, about a couple minutes left, so you can really see how coach mode helped us take about 8 minutes off the clock there, which is absolutely what we wanted to do. And now, again, an insurmountable lead for sure, but 9:14 to play. Pressure coming, Miles, ball comes out, it's picked up by Larry. He's gonna go, 10, 5, big man touchdown. Larry Ogunjobi with a scoop and score. Myles Garrett sets it up, and Larry O knocks it down. What a play from this Browns defense. 14-3, that's your prediction, Wendell. Okay, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Watch this play again. Miles comes in and gets a great strip sack as Watson's holding that ball out like a loaf of bread as he tries to take off. Miles knocks it out, and Larry O takes it in to the end zone. First defensive score of the game comes with 9:07 to play, and the Browns just absolutely beating the Texans to a pulp now. This would make me want to leave Houston also, Deshaun. This embarrassing performance in the playoffs for your team Taken from the 1 by Cobb. Tackle, whoop, breaks the first tackle. Actually, Kevin Johnson's not going to want to turn the tape on for that particular play. 9 minutes to go here. Browns 41, Houston Texans 6. 9:03 to play for the Browns here in this game to advance to the second round of the playoffs. Right side, little dump off. He's got his man, takes it out quickly to the 33 is Fells. Going to be a short gain of about 5, second and 5. But that clock continues to run, which is fine by me. Back to pass, spin move again, and Miles eats him up. Second sack of the day for Miles, back-to-back plays, and that puts him in the zone. Nice sack there for Myles Garrett, back to the 13-yard line. He'd been a little bit quiet. He'd had some pressures for sure, hadn't gotten to the sack until these last 2 possessions, and that's okay. And now he's in the zone as well, so he's coming. Titus Howard's got to be shaking in his boots there on the right tackle side. Back to pass, firing right side, and goes up high and brings it down. What a catch from Brandon Cooks. Nothing you can do about that. Just an absolutely epic play from Brandon Cooks. Let's see if they show us this one again. Up, we're going to see Baker Mayfield fire up his team. I will have to check, Wendell. I don't remember what the playoff bracket is in this like second version of what we're doing. Is somebody had asked for a redo of the Browns Buccaneers Super Bowl from our very first year of simming, and so we sort of are gonna. I mean, obviously the Browns are winning, but we're gonna set it up in a way so that we end up with the Browns Buccaneers Super Bowl since someone had asked for that. But I don't know if the Steelers made the playoffs. And if the Browns won the division, I know that in this version of the sim, which they did in our sim too. They came back and won the division, so they're the 2 seed right now. I'm not sure who they would play next. Across the middle, got his man Fells, first down. Money Mitch takes the brunt of that big body. Again, Fells is a big body. But again, this drive is taking a very long time. Back to pass, firing it again, just a little check down. That's Akins, and I don't think he catches it, actually. I think he drops the ball. Jordan Akins, the second tight end after Fells. Back to pass, left side. Whoa! Get Greedy Williams. Lower his shoulder and just put it right into the chest of David Johnson, who drops the screen pass. Nice hit there for Greedy. Back to pass, Deshaun spinning, firing left side, and David Johnson steps out of bounds after a short gain that's going to bring up a 4th and 7. Why not? Just go ahead and kick the field goal here. That's probably the safe thing to do, you know. Wouldn't want to try to score any points the old-fashioned way. And Fairbairn's kick is up, and it's good. Mystifyingly, they kicked the field goal there. 4:54 to go. Let's see if we can ground this thing into the ground. Ground this thing in the ground? That's kind of redundant. See if we can kill the rest of this clock en route to a big-time Browns victory. Exactly, Zaire. Well, it's 41-9 now. Turn around, give it to Chubb. Angling his way, breaking tackles. Nick Chubb, he's got to get back to the line or he's out of the zone, and he loses a yard, so he is out of the zone. Brendan Scarlett there again, as was another one of those odd times to make a cut if you're the running back. Turn around, Kareem Hunt angling his way. He takes a huge shot there from J.J. Watt, who was tired of getting stiff-armed by Kareem Hunt, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and run a screen for Dino. This is a good time to run a screen. I don't think they're going to expect it. I doubt they're going to blitz us at this point. We'll see if we can get something going. They do set up the screen to the right side. It's Kareem Hunt. He's angling towards the sideline. He's going to go down at the 30. So first down yardage not achieved. Unfortunately, those 2 negative runs, too much to overcome. And Gillen is going to punt this one away. He's been pretty effective punting the football. Haven't really asked him to do much coffin cornering here, as this one's going to be taken. A little juke move there. Nice play. And a tackle from Andrew Sendejo. So 2:58 to play. Jackson back on the field. He's got an empty backfield behind him. Wendell, if you hang out a little longer, I will quickly go through the stats, and then I'll at least show you who what the playoff bracket looks like, so that you can see who we would play potentially next. Will Fuller is the recipient of the catch. They go ahead and go no huddle and now shift the formation in the play. That's David Johnson, the running back, all the way now down on the right side, matched up one-on-one with Denzel Ward. Miles coming again. He's going to dump it off over the middle to Fells, and a good tackle in space by Kevin Johnson, and that should get us to the 2-minute warning, and it does. 41-9 here at the 2-minute warning.
At the Browns' 33-yard line.
Second and 3. Thinking about it now, rolling left now, firing a little dump off to Fells, breaks the first tackle, but Delpit comes to clean it up. And they're going to give him, no, they're not going to give him the first down. 3rd and inches, back to pass as they go no huddle again. Firing right side, slant, caught by Cobb. First down, Texans now, as Deshaun approaches 300 yards through the air. As they go no huddle again, now he's going to take off, run down the line of scrimmage, 20, 15, now he's got the first down, 10, 5, touchdown, Deshaun Watson! Right side, the first touchdown of the game, and it comes in the last drive of the game. And nobody watched him there, no spy, no zone, no anything. Everybody had their back turned on that man coverage. And Deshaun Watson scampers into the end zone from 18.
The kick is good.
So they score a touchdown in relatively short order. Wonder if we'll see an onside kick here. We will not. Apparently 41-16, still too big to try an onside kick. 5 yards deep, JoJo takes the knee. We got 1:18 to go. We'll see if the Texans try to spam us with their timeouts. Hopefully they won't. We'll find out, I guess. 1:18, Baker under center. Turn around, give it up the middle to Chubb. Holding on to that ball with both hands. He gets a yard. And it does not appear as though they are willing to call their timeouts, which is just fine by me.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Chubb again angling left side, breaking tackles and running up to the 30-yard line. And that's it. The Browns do not have to run another play, so I will not run another play. Appreciate everybody being on. This was a fun one. 41-16 is going to be the final score here, as the Browns showing you the best parts of what Coach Mode can be and could be for us moving forward. Which, again, they just actually looked like the Browns at times, which is exactly, again, what Kit and I have been dreaming about and wanting the whole time. And so we're hopeful here that Coach Mode provides that opportunity for us. So, again, appreciate everybody being on. Thank you so much to the subscribers, all 600-ish plus of you. You guys are so good. We really appreciate that. There are the final team stats. We'll take a quick look at the individual stats here, just because I kind of want to see the balance, which will hopefully be a little bit more Kevin Stefanski-like. 22 of 29 for 230 for Baker. That one touchdown, 75%. That's right where we want him. Again, that pick was just a really good play by the defender. Running the ball, though, how about that? 25 and 19. So you got 44 rushing attempts against your 29 passing attempts. And again, we had the lead. So it's it's a big deal for sure. Beckham had a nice day, 6 for 66. Higgins 4 for 36. Peoples-Jones, how about 3 catches today? And again, Chubb had the touchdown reception as well. Defensively speaking today, 11 tackles for Carl Joseph. How about 10 for Denzel Ward? 2 sacks today for Miles. The pick was for B.J. Goodson as well. They had 2 sacks. Let's say I think they didn't have very many sacks. They had 2 sacks. That's right. One was the boot, and the other one was a blitz up the middle. So, I agree, Zaire. If the Browns can run the ball 40 times and pass it 44 times and 29 times, I think that they'll win a lot of football games in real life. Absolutely. And again, you're getting to see a little bit more of what that Joe Woods defense is really supposed to look like. And again, it's going to only be better with Johnny Johnson in there and Troy Hill in there, because both are upgrades over the people that they are replacing. Andrew Sendejo / Carl Joseph and Kevin Johnson. I will upgrade those gentlemen later, but good work, guys. So you wanted to see the playoff bracket here, Wendell. So again, the Titans finished first. We talked about that. So the Steelers are down there at the 5 seed. So there's a chance we could play the Steelers. Again, we force win it, and we will force win it to get the Buccaneers into the Super Bowl, because we're actually going to force win it both ways, just to make sure we have Browns Buccaneers in the Super Bowl, because somebody asked for it. All right, Zaire is calling 15-2. That's pretty crazy. So again, really appreciate everybody. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for being on with me today. Hopefully Kit will be able to join us on the next one, although I realize, he's got to make his living somehow and work occasionally, so I understand. For sure, appreciate you being on. You guys are the best. Nagy Nation is the best. If you want, check out the description of any of our videos and find the Discord link and come join us on Discord. At the very least, you're getting shout-outs on when the games are starting. So today we'll say go Browns because they won the game. Go Coach Mode because it actually worked the way we wanted to. But as always, go Browns!